Special bundles with premium membership from Chess24. Super discounts on merchandise. Massive sales on courses from Chessable. Chessable and Chess24 bundles. With new deals appearing every day. Visit chess24.com/deals.
Thank you. Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome again. So this time there is no banter blitz, but we're going to do some hard puzzles probably. But this is the Checkmate Patterns course on Chessable. I've actually not done it before, but I heard it's very very good. So let's just get right into it. So here we have the first one, Hans Tikkanen versus Pia Crumbling. It's Queen E7, Rook B8. It's a very nice way to win. Next one. So it's mate in 2, Rook D6 takes knight. Sorry, mate in 3. I mean, and G4 in the end. Next, Bishop F2. It should be no, it's not Bishop F2 probably. Oh, actually, no, I've not seen this team before, but it's very beautiful. Queen H4 takes Bishop F2, King E2, Knight D4, King D3, Knight C5. Really nice. Okay, so we're piece down, and we're probably gonna try to mate the black king. Rook G6 is the first move that comes to mind. Trying to play Bishop E6, but it's not clear. Ah, okay, so it's probably Rook takes H6. So if it takes, we have Bishop E6. Must be. Queen F6, Queen H4. Oh, okay, goes here. I have to probably play precise Queen F7. He goes Bishop G7, and then we go Bishop F5. King H8, Queen H5. That's mate. H6, mate. The next one. Rook F8. So he's threatening mate in 1, so we have to do something immediately. Probably we have to try to trade the queens, like Queen D3 and Queen B5, and then go Bishop F6. It's very special because after that, white doesn't have any way to stop the F3 pawn. Like you would imagine he could go like Rook A8, Rook A1 or Rook E8 and stop it, but there's like no way. Incredible. Okay, I was wrong. Why is Queen D3 not working actually? Probably Queen B1 was faster. What I was thinking was Queen D3, King A4, Queen B5, trade and Bishop F6. I thought that was working. Not sure what I have missed. Just have to check. Okay, never mind. Probably move on. Maybe I'm missing something obvious. I don't know. Okay, so I have to do it again. But of course, this was better. It was mate in 3, so it makes sense. And this is probably queen f8. Queen f8, king f8, knight d7, king g8, rook e8, king h7, knight f8. That has, yeah, that's just mates. Rook h8. And this one, knight g3, rook h6, take, queen f3. Should be a mate somehow. Queen c5, king e4, rook e7, king d3. Okay, just queen c5 and bishop f5 is mate into. This one I think I've seen before. Some of the top players had it, I think, when they were doing these puzzles. I was watching, probably it was bishop g7. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I haven't seen it before. Probably just knight e7 and then queen f7, simplest. Oh, we leveled up, that's great. Okay. Nice one. Probably rook f4 followed by e5, knight in 2. Actually, I didn't see the king could go to f3. I was lucky I have queen f4. But if we take, he takes with the king and then queen b2, king e3, d4 mates. Queen e6. So queen d3, king g1, king queen g6. That's mates. Because here, probably queen g1 and then take on f2 should do it. So what happens if we just take with the queen on f5? Looks like it's winning, but probably we have something better. And we could play rook c8, check 2, king b1, and then take on f5 with the queen. Also very simply winning. But I can't see anything wrong with queen f5. Okay, probably he wants rook c8. That's the answer. It's not the answer. Oh, okay, you go queen e4. Okay. This one was actually a bit strange because, I mean, taking the knight is completely winning. Queen f7, queen h6, and then queen f8, and then the bishop joins. Okay, this one is beautiful. Bishop f6, probably threatening bishop g5, which is not stoppable. Okay, it was alternative. So bishop takes g2 is tempting, but that doesn't work because it takes rook g6, king h1, queen g5, queen b7. Okay, that's actually the trick. It looks like it doesn't work, but it actually works. And then you go like c6 there. Has to be the answer probably. So wrong. And what am I talking about? Rook G, bishop g2, king g2, rook g6. It just goes king f3. So probably take and bring the other rook to f2. King f6. Well, then he goes rook f4. Probably just take, has to be. Oh. Okay, this has to be rook h8, I think. No, sorry, that doesn't work. Yes, queen f8, of course. So we probably have to play queen h6 then. Has to be something with bishop c5. Okay, probably queen e8. Okay, this one wasn't difficult. Should have seen that faster. Knight f1. Knight f1, king g1 he has to play, and then h2. And we will go knight g3 back, king takes h2. And then I was thinking knight, no, that doesn't really work. Okay, it's probably just knight f1 and queen h2. Sometimes with these puzzles, you just try to find something like extraordinary or brilliant when the answer is just very simple by checking. Take on f5, king h8, knight g6, king h7. Okay, probably we take with the queen. That's forced knight. As we go to f7 with the knight. E3, rook f7, king g6, rook g7, and then rook f5 comes. Then I probably go king h3 in the end, followed by g4. Yeah, it has to be that. King h3, g4 is mate next, probably. Nice one. Rook e3, bishop e3, queen d3, king f3, queen e3, king g4, queen f4, king h3. It has to be this. Okay, now we have to be precise. f5 looks very tempting because the pawn is untouchable, because then we play queen f4, queen f7, and rook d5. And otherwise, he just has one. Okay, he doesn't have any squares actually. Forwards, come. Probably rook e1. Rook e1, queen d5. Check, bishop f8. Takes, king g7, bishop c3, king g6. It's not so clear. But it feels like it has to be rook e1. I don't see anything else. Or actually, it could be like queen h5, and then no, it can't. I'll bring the rook. So then it goes queen g6. Bishop f8. Not really seeing it after bishop f8. Maybe I'm missing something obvious. Not sure. Okay, probably just bishop h6. So it wasn't difficult really. Okay, alternative was made into. Okay, this one is classical. Very, very pretty. So here, probably knight h7. Knight h7, knight f6. It should be knight h7. Okay, it's not right. Looked very clear. But we have something better probably. Probably like rook d7 and then knight h7. More forced. So Timman against Short. It's obviously not a king walk game. You can take on g7 and take on c7, but I don't think that leads anywhere. King f6 probably. Maybe in a normal game, I would probably just play e7 and then take on f5 and win the game. Or sorry, we have queen c4 too. I mean, it should be just e7. Nothing hidden there. Rook h5. Then it takes. Then we can go. I'm not sure what we can do. At least the bishop on a8 doesn't inspire confidence for black. I think you have to search for a very long time to find a worse bishop than that. So rook takes g6 is also very natural, threatening rook g8. Probably check, or maybe probably we start with the rook h3. That's the trick, because if we check first and then rook h3, then he has queen f7. So, but also if we go rook h3 here, maybe he has queen h7. Goes queen h7, but then maybe we can take on e6, threatening rook e8. Not so easy to stop. Rook g7 seems to be the only move, and then we have rook e8 with mate. Could it be that? Could be. No. What am I missing? Rook h3, queen f7. Actually not. Okay, of course, just rook h8. I'm just blind. Sorry, guys. Just blind. Bishop d5. Bishop g6, king f6. So then we have like knight e5, threatening knight g4. But then he will move the queen, so probably we have to start with knight e5. It has to be knight b3. Oh, don't play too fast. Queen e6, king b8, rook d8. And then take, and we have queen a6, probably should be the answer. Probably d7 followed by rook b2. Rook b8 can't really be stopped. Alternative. Probably he wants us to start with this. No, but then he has rook takes. No, he doesn't. Rook takes e6 is really tempting. Threatening rook e8, but probably can go like knight e7 and maybe we don't have anything there. No, sorry, of course we have bishop takes g7 there. So we should take. Okay, take, nice one. Okay, this one is famous. Must be such a good feeling to get this in a game. Probably Zvitan must have been in heaven. Queen h3 is a move. Seems to win the game and the beauty prize. G5, king g1, queen e3, king g2. What am I missing? Okay, now h3 is there. Rook f2 is mate. Okay, it was also mate in mode. Okay, we have to take on h4, it's the only move. Then probably queen e1. Because bishop d4 leads nowhere probably. King f1, king e2, king runs, king queen 1. Bishop d4, queen h4. Give a check, king f1. Bishop e2, king e1. We could also just play like bishop d8 if we're in time, like rook g5, king f1, and then bishop d8, but probably not wait once. It looks pretty strong. You're threatening like bishop d3, sorry, bishop e2, bishop d3, and also it's just not easy to find the move for white. Also threatening rook g2, rook h2, but it could be something more forcing. I think we should give it a check at least. Okay, let's try bishop d8. Oh, that was wrong. Of course, we just have bishop e4. That wasn't actually difficult. Sorry, bishop d5, I mean, and then bishop c4. Yeah, it's very forced. This one is also very forced. Queen h6 is really tempting. Probably the answer. Rook g3, king h2. And then we have 91. Should be good. Bishop f8, king h5. Knight g7, knight f5. Yeah, that's right. Probably 98. Takes, and then knight f6, and then you can't really stop them at knight h7. Should be knight g5, mate in 2. We have a check, but then the king goes to f2. I'm not sure how we should follow up there. Probably we should just go bishop c5 here, take on g2. Oh, we leveled up again. Nice. Queen takes a7. But there is nothing elegant with that answer, so should be something more beautiful. Probably it is queen a7, though I don't see. Okay, it's alternative. Not sure what I'm missing. Queen a7 looks so winning. I mean, if I take on b7, he takes back, and I can't see anything direct, like queen b4, king c8. So what could it be? Probably knight d6. Take a knight d6. Bishop takes b2, probably. Oh, sorry. Then he has rook d5. So can start with bishop takes a2, king c1, bishop takes b2, but then he has king d2 escaping. Probably the answer is just taken bishop c3. Knight f7. Or just knight takes e5 and knight g6. So black is threatening mate, so we have to act very fast. Bishop f7, king h7. Okay, it's bishop 7, bishop g6. We can't take because mate. This one I think I've seen before, probably bishop f6. Because he cannot take the queen because of rook c8. Knight e5 takes, rook takes c5, king takes. Is there a mate there? Don't really see it. Oh, it is probably. I would just go to queen c3. No, queen c3, king b6, rook b4, king a6. Oh, then we have queen d3. Okay, nice. Hmm. Okay, page 7. Don't know why it took me so long to see that. It was very direct, but the answer was very beautiful. Bishop takes g7 is tempting. Knight takes g7, rook d8. Should be the answer. Not correct. Oh, that was too nice. Shouldn't miss that. Okay, knight f6. And probably just queen h7 takes rook g1, and we're threatening rook h4. Can it? Oh, then he has rook e1, so that's not the answer. We should probably just play rook g1. I guess. Rook g1 threatening queen h7. I don't think he has anything there. Bishop f5 is probably only move, but then we take back and threatening the same. c4. No, then he has queen f. No, then we have rook f3. c4 looks very natural just to distract the queen, threatening queen h5. like a5 is the only square to keep the queen in the, I mean, to keep an eye on the h5 square. Then we can go c5, king e8. It's not so clear. Definitely feels nice to play c4. I mean, after queen a5, at least the queen is very offside there, so should be an improvement. But it could be something else. Okay, let's try c4. Rook f3. No, rook f3, then he takes on e4. Oh, how did I not see this? So straightforward too. Shouldn't be missed. Knight d3, f4, and then g takes f3. f8. Probably, I was thinking just rook e1. But that's too natural. Too natural to be difficult, but looks so strong. h6, rook e6. Okay, let's go for it. And here, queen e8 looks pretty good, and then rook e6 is coming. Like, he doesn't have like queen e7, then we have rook e6. Probably still rook e6. Knight b6 takes rook c6. Shouldn't that be to mate? Rook b7 is tempting, then he has to go like queen c5. Then we could just take the rook, for instance. Oh, I actually didn't see queen h3. But here we have something very beautiful. Knight e4, king h1, knight g3. This one wasn't difficult at all. So some of them are definitely tougher, but sometimes we get like really easy ones too. Bishop e6. It's too much show off, probably. Bishop e6. You can just even take. I don't know. Probably take on e2 and then bishop e6. It has to be take on e2. Yeah. Knight f6 takes. Feels like this one should be something really nice. But I mean, knight f6 and knight f7 looks really winning, or knight e6. Okay, it's nothing special. Oh, sorry, I was hanging on g1 with check. I didn't see. Okay, if the answer was rook takes c1, I was never gonna guess that. That was a really tough one. Okay, and now the beauty comes. Probably rook f3. Oh, rook f3, yes, like rook e1. Knight g4, bishop takes f3. Okay, so knight f3 and then bishop e5. Why do we have to take on g5 first? Oh, to distract the bishop. The bishop is protecting f2. So after we give a check in bishop e5, the rook will move. Then we have like bishop h2, bishop g3, this standard mate. Okay. And you see in this case, like if the bishop was on e3 here, there would not be any mate on f2. So that one was nice. Knight h5 is my first instinct. Takes, bishop h7, king h8. Bishop h7 is also very tempting here. Takes and then knight h5. So probably if we go bishop h7, he has to go king h8. But then it really feels like that should be good. Let's go for it. Alternative. Knight h5 takes, bishop h7, king h8, rook takes e5. It has to be completely over. And then we have bishop g6, queen h7. Okay. This one is a study. Probably knight g4. Knight g4 takes f4. Takes queen e5. I feel like I've seen this one before somewhere. Some famous. It's a Fisher Fine. Yeah, I've seen this one. He won in a very beautiful way, but I can't remember how it was. Rook e1 takes, and then try to distract the queen probably. Queen g3. Probably just queen g3. Takes, bishop f6. Queen e5, queen c3. Fg is also very tempting, by the way. Should actually be Fg. Take, queen c3, rook g7. Feels like it should be mate. But probably we should start with rook g7. Rook g7 first, takes, queen e5, king g8, queen f6, or queen c7, even better. Yeah, it should be rook g7. Or how is that not correct? Rook G7 has to win. Actually, Rook G7 takes, Queen takes D5. Maybe he had King takes G6. I just assumed that Rook G3 would lead to mate, but then he has like King H7. So. Okay, Queen F4. Knight B4, King E5, F4, King F5. So Knight B4, King E5, Knight C7, King F5, Knight E7. Okay, this is very straightforward. Rook takes G8, then he takes. Probably nothing there. Probably answer is just Rook G6. Knight E7, Rook H. Just being a coward and playing Queen G5 is really tempting here. It looks so winning because he can't really protect G7 later because we have Bishop takes H7. But yeah, should be that. No. Bishop F5. That wasn't an easy move to see. Why is Queen G5 wrong? Just not sure what I missed. Okay, Bishop F5. Rook G5 is my first instinct, and then Rook takes H6. Don't really see defense. But I could be missing something. I mean, no, there cannot be any defense. So this is also very straightforward. Okay, Rook H8 actually goes King G7. King G7, and then what do we play? Rook takes G6. Check. So if we try like Knight F3 to play King G3 and mate, then he will take on F5 and take on F3, and that's the draw. So we shouldn't fall for that. King F3 is a move, but then he goes King E1. But then we have Rook D3, followed by Knight C2. So it should be King F3. King F3, does he have any other moves? Rook E5, then we go Knight C2. No, we don't go Knight C2. Then he takes on F5. Okay, so King F3, Rook E5, Rook F2. Has to go King E1, Knight C2, King D1, Knight E3. If he goes King C1, we give a check, take on C4, take the rook. Could be the answer, but that's, I don't know, that feels too deep to be the answer of this study. But it feels winning. I will go for it. Yeah, it's just too deep. Should never be deep in this exercises. King G3 is okay, more simple. Knight F3 is. Queen G5 is really tempting. G6, Queen H6, takes Rook G4. Sorry, Knight G6 takes Queen H4. Queen F6 is also coming. So probably after Knight G6, he's not going to take. He's going to play like King G7. But then we can probably go Knight E5. Knight E5, he goes King H8. Sorry, I mean he takes first and then go King H8. But of course we have Knight F4 if he goes King G7. Actually, maybe he has Queen H5. Queen H4, Queen H5, Queen F6, King H7. Queen F7, check King H6. And then we give another check and bring the other rook. Yeah. This one, take. Queen F6, King E8. Check, King D7, Rook F7. Has to be it. Took the queen too fast. Rook D6 is mate in 2. So he's threatening queen takes E5. Rook H1, king takes H1, queen E4. Must be the answer. Actually, this one is funny. I've seen it before. I know Niels pretty well, and given this exercise to sometimes I've been having like some training exercises to some kids once in a while, and then I was using this one from the game of Niels. The answer is queen takes H2, Knight F3. The nice way Niels won that game. Rook F7, king E6, Rook F6. No, doesn't work. Rook E7, threatening Rook E5, has to go Rook E6, and then we go Rook F7. Check, King G8, Bishop E6, Rook King F8. Doesn't seem to lead anywhere. Probably we should Knight F7. Also, it was just King G8. Okay, King G7, Knight E6, King F6. Nothing there. This one wasn't easy. Or it could be easy, maybe I'm just missing something, which is supposed to be simple, but I don't quite see it. Knight f7, king g8, knight h6, king f8. We don't really have anything special there. I'm just stuck. Time is running as well. If I were to guess, I would guess knight f7. Okay, I think I saw it. It wasn't really so difficult. Probably just rook d7 and then bring them out. Sometimes if I don't see an answer in 1 minute, then it just gets worse and worse. Then I just don't see it. If it's something simple, I have to see it immediately, because otherwise it's just my mind gets stuck somehow. Rook f8, rook f7. It's very straightforward. King f6, king h3 is only square. And then we should have something. Probably king h6, king h3. Okay, this one is too nice. Knight g6 and h5. Let's queen a5 and take on d5, but that doesn't really help. This one is probably rook takes h7, takes rook h3, king g8, bishop h6, and just plant the bishop on g7 and bring the rook. You can go like queen c7, but then we just go f4. Should be it. G7. So h7 is very tempting, obviously. But it could be g7 is probably better. King h7, queen, and then queen c7. More forcing. Queen h6 is very tempting. Then he has to go rook g8. And then we can probably do something smart. Queen h7. It has to be queen h7. Too nice to not be played. Knight c2 probably. Has only one square. King f3. Knight e1, knight d3. Because if we give a check, the king is running, so it would make sense to start with bishop takes c6. Has only one move, king d8, and then we just check and take. This shouldn't help. Ooh, that was too nice. That was really too nice. I just took the queen on reaction. This rook b8 is really so simple to miss because, especially in a blitz game, you would just pre-move queen takes a3. I mean, rook takes a3. It's too nice. The king is trapped. Queen f7. That's a stupid move. Then he plays knight f3 probably. Does he? Knight f3, king h1 takes, knight f6. Could be the answer. Then you're pretty lucky. Play queen f7, blunder knight f3, and then you still win. And we even have knight g5 there in that position after black takes the rook. So probably that's the trick of the exercise. There's like two moves here, knight g5 or knight takes f6. Knight g5 should be the answer, I think. Alternative. Okay, go both of them. Yeah, let's do like two more and then I was supposed to do it for 1 hour. fe3, take the queen, take on f2. No. Why is fe3 wrong? Probably moves the bishop. Okay. Not move 7. Should be 3, king h1. Takes rook f5, g4. And then it's nothing immediate, probably. Bishop e3, check, and then bishop b1 is also very tempting here. Threatening the back rank. Maybe he can play queen e1 in that position. We do have rook f2 there. Which has to be just winning, but I'm not sure what the exercise wants. Should start with bishop e3 at least. So bishop b1, queen e1, rook f2. Must be. I mean, you can take on f2 and try to run with the pawn, but we always have bishop e4 to threaten mate again. Probably bishop b1, you can just take on e3 and that wasn't precise. Rook f2 is. It's too natural move though. You would expect that it would be something more deep in an exercise like this. I mean, something more beautiful. Rook f2 is too natural, in my opinion. That's the move you would play in blitz. Okay, rook takes b7, king takes b7, rook takes c7, king takes c7, queen takes a7, king c8, d6 should be it. Knight e7 looks very good. Queen takes f2, king h1. And if he takes on f6, we have knight g6 with a very beautiful mate. So rooks are on the worst places like possible. Okay, I think that's it for today, guys. I was supposed to do it for 1 hour, but it was definitely fun. I recommend you to try this at home if you want to improve your tactics. It was a lot of fun puzzles. Was everything okay? Okay, thanks a lot, Angeline.